from Linda Vu. To Elk Grove Unified School District Trustee, Mr. Fortuna, shame on you. As a trustee responsible over thousands of young women in Elk Grove Unified, a husband, father, and grandfather, you should be ashamed of yourself for aligning your misogyny. You have ignored the words of Mayor Lee's victims and leveraged your position to lend your voice to support his retaliation efforts against Trustee Singh-Allen. Your actions show that you value loyalty with a political ally over doing what is morally right. To the rest of EGUSD leaders, as a Hmong woman, I want you to know this. The only time Hmong people want to talk about the patriarchy is when Hmong men feel attacked, as if Hmong men represent the Hmong community. That protest was full of Hmong opportunities who are weaponizing the racial tensions during these times to lionize their so-called movement. Hmong women have been declaring that the Hmong community operates in patriarchal systems and silences Hmong women. Yet, when a non-Hmong calls a Hmong man out, suddenly it's racist attack. I don't condone the hypocritical and double standard means in which that protest and its organizers have pushed their agendas. The next comes from Leslie Cannon. I am the mother of Julia Cannon, former EGUSD student. Bobbie Singh-Allen has been very vocal and supportive of issues people of color in this community unjustly face daily. When one makes a public comment, Bobbie Singh-Allen listens attentively and takes on each matter as if it were her own and follows up and follows through. Bobbie Singh-Allen is very responsive as well. When my son was falsely accused of something he did not do and faced major trauma at school, Miss Singh-Allen researched the matter and got to the bottom of things. She heard my son. Racist? Absolutely not. This is an insult. Thank you, Bobbie Singh-Allen, for speaking up in the community and on behalf of my son and other minorities in the city of Elk Grove. You are needed and extremely necessary. We thank God for you. Hashtag let's go. The next comment comes from Kenneth Chung. Hi, my name is Dr. Kenneth Chung. I am the husband of Dr. Jacqueline Jax Chung. As you all well know, she is one of the victims of harassment and bullying by Mayor Steve Lee and his associates. I really want to say here that it's hard for me to see my wife like this. Do you know that she's afraid to go out by herself in Elk Grove? Do you know we have a bodyguard in our home right now? Do you know we can't go biking with our daughters in the parking lot of Arlene Hine like we usually do because we've been followed and my wife's car has been egged? So as a husband and as a father with kids in EGUSD school, I'm asking that you please support the women who are being harassed and bullied by our mayor and his associates. You've all seen enough to know that they aren't making this up. And while I know the board is reluctant to engage in politics, you can condemn the harassment and bullying and try to help stem it. By simply doing nothing, you enable it to continue. If this board doesn't condemn harassment and bullying and does nothing when the members of their own board are enduring it, then honestly, I'm not sure that's the type of school system I want my daughters in. I want to teach my daughters to be strong and to stand up to harassment and bullying and to have the courage to say when something isn't right. My 8-year-old recently asked me, why can't we go out biking anymore? Why does mommy keep saying she's doing this for us? Enough is enough. Trustee Bobbie Singh-Allen and Trustee Nancy Chatters Espinosa, thank you from the bottom of my heart for standing by my wife and our family. I know we couldn't get through this without you guys. To the rest of the EGUSD board, I ask you, please stand with my wife and our family and with all the women who have been harassed and bullied, which includes 2 of your own. If you don't stand with us now, then unfortunately you become complicit in the harassment and bullying that has been and is still occurring. Thank you. Comes from Christina Garcia. Hi, my name is Christina Garcia. I'm a wife and a mom with kids in Elk Grove Unified School District. Elk Grove Unified School Board members Bobbie Singh-Allen and Nancy Chatters Espinosa. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for what you two have gone through. Every single week, it seems, there is some new attack or harassment. I also wanted to say thank you for not only coming forward with your own stories, but standing behind the other women who have come forward. I have 3 daughters, and in our city and in our country, we still live in a world where women are taught not to make even a fuss, or not to make a fuss, even if something wrong is happening. So I am proud to stand behind elected leaders who have the courage and the moral sense to do what is right, even if it is not the easiest path they could take. Bobbie and Nancy, thank you for being beacons of hope in our city. To all of the EGUSD board members, I request that you please follow the example of your colleagues, not only in standing up for the women who were bullied and harassed by our mayor and associates, but in setting out policies in our schools that deal with bullying and harassment. You see, if you can do that, then it's a school system that I'm proud to have our family be a part of. Blessings to you all. Thank you.
So can I call you tonight?